Today we are going to see nested subquery and correlated subquery. In both the cases there are two queries, one is outer query and another one is inner query. In both the cases inner query runs first and the outer query uses the result of the inner query. First we will see what is nested subquery. In nested subquery the inner query runs only once and its result is passed to the outer query, and the inner query is independent of the outer query. Now we will see one example. Find employees who earn more than the average salary of all the employees. So the query is select name comma salary from employee where salary greater than select average of salary from employees. Here select average of salary from employees inner query. It executed only once. It will find the average salary of all the employees. So that is step 1. And step 2, the outer query uses the result of the inner query. In this example, we will consider the average salary of all the employees 50,000. So step 2, make use of 50,000. Select name comma salary from employee where salary greater than 50,000. So it will fetch only those employees whose salary is greater than the average salary of all the employees. So here the inner query is independent. It doesn't depend upon the outer query. Next we will see what is correlated subquery. Here the inner query runs once for every row of the outer query. Suppose if the outer query runs 5 times, means the inner query also runs 5 times. Here the inner query depends on the outer query for its values. You will see one example for correlated subquery. Find employees who earn more than the average salary of their own department. Consider the query. Select name comma salary comma department ID from employees E1 where salary greater than select average salary from employees E2 where E2 dot department ID equal to E1 dot department ID. So here the employee table has two alias names E1 and E2. The outer query has alias name as E1 and the inner query has alias name as E2. Okay, now we will see how it executes. Row 1. Assume the table consists of several rows and the department IDs are 10 and 20. In the first row the department ID is 10. So the inner query runs the average of salary where department ID equal to 10. So the inner query now finds the average salary of the department ID 10. Assume the average salary of department ID as 45,000. In row 2 the department ID has 20. So the inner query runs and find the average salary of department ID 20. Assume the department ID 20 has the average salary of 60,000. In row 3 again department ID 10. So the average salary of department ID 10 is 45,000. So here for every row the inner query references E1 dot department ID. Actually E1 is a outer query. So the inner query refer the outer query. So it is referred as correlated subquery. So if the inner query is independent of outer query means it is referred as nested subquery. If the inner query refer the outer query means then it is known as correlated subquery. When we consider nested subquery and correlated subquery, the nested subquery is fast because the inner query runs exactly one time, whereas in correlated subquery the inner query runs as equal to the number of rows in the outer query.